Okay, so story time on getting shot when I was 9. Okay, so I was 9, my brother was 4 at the time that this happened, and my great grandparents lived really close to our house, and we spent a lot of time there. And this was in the summer, but my older cousin was there also, and I think he was probably 12 or 13 at the time. But me, him, and my brother was around back, and we were playing cops and robbers. So around back, there was a picnic table, and on that picnic table was this BB gun, and it was the type of BB gun that like you had to like pump to shoot. So my little brother went over and picked it up. The gun belonged to my uncle, and I'm pretty sure the gun was not on safety because I don't think my brother would have known like how to turn that off. But he goes over, he picks it up, and next thing I know, he says, "I'm going to shoot." And like I said, we were playing cops and robbers. And next thing I know, he's shot. I'm screaming. I look down, there's like blood, running all down my side. And I can remember exactly what I was wearing that day, like so vividly. I can remember everything about that day. But so we run around front. My mom and my great aunt comes out, and they're screaming, scared to death. What happened? What happened? My little brother is like crying hysterically, thinking he killed me. And they called the ambulance. So I remember me and my mom went on the ambulance, and we got to the hospital. And the doctor that was in the ER at that time, his name was Dr. Garcia. I can remember like exactly what he looked like. And he so they they did everything. They cleaned me up, and they told my parents at the time that like it barely missed hitting my lung. And if it had hit my lung, it, I guess, probably would have killed me. So he told my parents that it would do more damage to go in and try to remove the BB. So they left it. And like, I can't help but think like if that had happened like now in this day and time, they probably would have went in and removed it. And like, I have a lot of back issues now, and I need an MRI, but I can't have one because of that BB. But a couple years ago, I was having a bunch of tests run on my back, and they were doing an x-ray, and I asked the girl doing my x-ray, I said, "In that x-ray, can you see my liver? Like, is it there on the x-ray too?" And she said, "Yeah, it's right here." And she said, "Do you want to see it?" And I said, I told her the story, and I said, "Well, I got shot when I was 9. And I said, my husband doesn't believe me that the BB is still there." And I said, back then the doctor said it would always be there and it would never go anywhere. So she's like, she points and she's like, "Yeah, it's right there." And she's like, "Oh my gosh," and she was just like amazed. And so I took a picture with my phone, and I had to prove my husband wrong, because he was like, "Oh, there's no way you would have, that would have came out. You would have pooped it out or something. It had to have come out by now. That's been several years." And anyway, so I got to show him my photo of the BB that's still in my liver. So that's the story of me getting shot.